Okay, let's start the year off with something nice. Really quick, and I mean super quick, I wanted to talk about Wonder Egg Priority. Let me tell you, I love this show so much, and we're only one episode in. If there was a limit to the amount of times that I can call IE cute and adorable, that limit's already been broken. But anywho, let's talk about it. You know, it's interesting because I haven't watched a seasonal anime in a long time, or at least been so willing to keep up with one. I gotta say, Wonder Egg Priority had such a beautiful start. Not only is Ai a really interesting character, but the story itself is... It's a bit different. You know, there's definitely a lot of mysteries and things we just don't know about the world she's living in, but that just gives us all the more reason to continue watching. Now, I'm assuming you're watching this because you've seen episode 1 already, so hopefully I'm not spoiling anything here, but I really do feel a connection with this show. There's just something really special about it. After digging a grave for what seemed to be a dead firefly on the ground, such a wholesome little girl, she hears this voice after seeing that the firefly is actually alive and well, which I personally think could be a possible metaphor for not losing hope in life too fast, as there's still a light that resides within you that hasn't gone out yet. So you should continue to push past the pain and live freely. She follows this voice to a gachapon machine where she picks up an item. Her item being the Wonder Egg. The voice then tells her that there's something that she wants, though she quickly rejects that there isn't. Laughing at her, the voice is like, no, there is. And it turns out that what she wants is a friend. Now, this egg that we know as the Wonder Egg is picked up and acquired by Ai early on in the episode, and this is very interesting because it seems like this egg is a symbol of hope for her. Ai Oto, a young girl who's always been bullied for heterochromia, rejects the concept of having friends and loses all hope and confidence in herself, often distancing herself from others and doing everything in solitude. I gotta say, man, her character is like, where do I start? I'm saying she definitely went through a lot of pain that she didn't deserve to experience, or rather, nobody deserves to experience. Man, this story really sends chills down my spine. You know, I wish I could just dive into her world and actually do something and be there for her, because I feel like just not many people have been there for her. She's really been through some stuff for nothing. It's for the dumbest reason. Mostly because kids are just kids and they'll knock you for literally anything. There was definitely a lot going on with the whole school thing and the imaginary world with the imaginary friend. What was her name again? Kurumi? Yeah, Kurumi, the girl that she meets in this, I guess you can kind of call it a dream world, in the sense that it isn't Ai's reality, but it's Kurumi's reality, and Ai can't be damaged in that world. There was also a lot going on with the whole see no evils thing, those girls that kept on writing the kanji for die on the lockers. I'm assuming it's letting us dive into Ai's mental state and possibly what she's been through all these years. And I also have to mention her only friend, Koito, who had killed herself for reasons that we don't necessarily know yet, but I must say Koito's amazing, because I believe she's who we would want to be in Ai's life. One thing I'll never forget is when Ai called herself ugly. I'm pretty sure it's mostly because of the heterochromia thing, and I guess, you know, kids being kids again, they're probably telling her all kinds of mean things because they treated her like she wasn't normal, and it's honestly so dumb, because little things like that is what makes people unique and different. The traits that we don't share in common is what's truly beautiful, but it seems like no one was there to tell her that, except for Koito. Koito was the only one who gave her a little bit of hope, and the fact that things didn't end well for Koito is what brings Ai back to stage 1. You know, it's a really tough cycle for Ai, but seeing how this whole story will progress and how much we'll learn about this world she lives in, it's definitely why this show has my eye and why I'm planning to be there for every episode, because again, I really do see something special in this show. I really do like the message it's trying to convey, you know? Just overall, it's gonna be a really interesting watch. And, you know, before the first episode had aired on Tuesday, I remember watching the promotional video and thinking, oh man, this girl's actually gonna end her life. Just looking at the way she was sprinting up on that rooftop about to jump off of the building, dude, that had me shook. And the fact that it stopped the promotional video right there, I was like, bro, I have to know what happens next. And turns out it's really her just saving Kurumi, breaking free from her past self and pushing past her pain. Not to mention this whole thing where the more people she helps, the closer she gets to saving her late friend Koito. It adds yet another interesting element to the overall story. I'm also really excited for the future characters that we're gonna meet as well. Honestly, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what this show becomes. It has so much going for it, and I really enjoyed the first episode. I want to see this show do well. I also want to bring up one of my fellow friends, Cider Dots, who also makes videos on anime. You should go check him out. Go subscribe. He's an awesome YouTuber, let me tell you. Underrated as heck, but I know he sees exactly what I'm seeing in this show. He's definitely loving it as much as I am so far. Not to mention, I'm really liking his IE header and profile picture on Twitter. Wonder Egg Priority is something really nice, and we're just hoping that people don't overlook this series, because as I've been saying this entire video, it really is something special to look out for. But that about wraps up this video on Wonder Egg Priority. I'll most definitely be making more videos on it in the future, because obviously I really love this show right now. But yeah, feel free to keep up with me on social media. I'm most active on Twitter, but links to everything will be in the description below. It's been Otaku Dreams, and that is all she wrote.